Welcome to the office. How you doing?
Been nice knowing you.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's been a minute, hasn't it? You've been you've been gallivanting. I got sick a few times. People have been asking.
I spent the night in a truck stop, in Arizona.
The ones that
Got snowed in.
you got snowed in Arizona.
It was nice.
We're in April.
Spend the night at a truck stop. It's very nice.
Cool.
Other than that,
You doing all right?
life's good.
Right on. So we need to figure out this tilting so you can sit a little bit better, right? And we saw you one visit a few months ago. We did some neck x-rays because that's all we could do at the time because we didn't have our muscle. We have our muscle here today. And today we did some more x-rays. And now we can see what's going on in your foundation. And the idea here is that you want more balance sitting. Correct? Do we have pain in the legs?
No.
Do we have pain in the back?
No.
No. So most of this is balance. We need more balance.
Correct.
Okay. And as you can see, if you come around here, he leans to the right. And here's the misconception. So we did take x-rays. This is actually, and I'm glad we did, because he's tilting to the right on the outside. So you would think, hey, let's put more stuff on the right. And what does that do? It actually makes him worse. And so we have a few answers today. And what we're going to do, if it's okay, let's go over your x-rays today. Let's explain what we see. And we'll examine you. We got the muscle here today. And we'll get you adjusted and let's see what happens. What I'm going to do, can you help me move this over, please? There you go. And I'm going to be going over your x-rays. I'm going to be over here. You want to come over here and join me? Now, we took these x-rays. Obviously, the guys were helping. They had their lead aprons on. They were holding him up. He had his feet on the ground. There is some imbalance and tilting. So when we're looking at his foundation here, what are some of the things that we see? The left side is actually tilting down. Okay, and the measured difference right now is 23 mils. So 2.3 centimeters down on that left side of the hip. So if he's sitting, okay, and we look at his pelvis, he's sitting already tilting on the left side. So what is the body going to do? It's going to compensate and the upper body is going to tilt to the right side. And that's what's going on. Okay? So the idea here is we want to get the left side up. And is it going to happen with adjusting only? Absolutely not. In someone who's ambulating biped, we would put a heel lift. And the heel lift is this. This is the heel lift. We're going to make a makeshift for his seat and his cushion. And we're going to figure out how we're going to bisect the seat in half. And we're going to raise that left side up at least 2 to 3 centimeters with a hard rubber. We'll start with something like that. Or we may decide on doing it on the frame. I don't know yet. Well, you'll figure that out. That's your department. Okay? But the idea is if we can get that left side up more, then you'll probably be more uncomfortable for a little bit because the body's going to have to figure it out. You may have a few extra spasms along the way. Nothing you can't handle, but that's as your body's trying to figure it out. Okay? Rotated sacrum, rotated pelvis. Now, when we get to 5, we can see 4 is kind of off to the side laterally, so there is a little bit of a disconnect, and it's been like that for a minute. So as we start to bring this left side up, this may feel a little bit uncomfortable temporarily. I don't think it's anything you can't handle. Okay, does that make sense here?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone? We're good? Now let's go to the next x-ray. Alright, and on this x-ray, we'll get a better picture. You can see now. If we look closer here, we can see, so it's curving to the left side. The body, those open wedges are just the body compensating, okay? If the body didn't compensate, you would be like that. So what the body is doing, it's compensating to the opposite side, and as you can see here, it does what? It opens those disc spaces up. So that's what it's doing with you. You don't have pain, right? Okay. So as we go up, it's going from left to right. Let's follow it up. And then we have another little kink right here. It starts to go around the mid-back area from right to left. And then we get to the cervical, it goes left to right. And we have a pretty good shot here. Your upper cervical is in good condition. I'm happy with that. We're going to do a lateral. We did the lateral lumbar. We did not do a lateral thoracic. And if we look here on the lateral lumbar x-ray, what are some things we see? We do see the coccyx has come back. Typically the coccyx is going to go forward. I may need to set that coccyx. And the reason why is part of the function of the coccyx is to maintain the tension of the entire spinal cord. It's like a guitar. You know how you tune the guitar? So if we're looking here, typically, that's down here, right down there. Typically they subluxate forward and it relaxes or loosens the tension of the end of the spinal cord, which is called the filum terminale. It ends around L1, forms a string, and the string ends there. So it's kind of like the guitar. Now, if his has gone backward, it's tightening. Okay? And there's not I don't think it's in the Gonstead chapters, there's not a specific way that they teach us in there. We're going based on the mechanics. So it's probably going to be just a set in, and it may be one or two adjustments, okay? L5, when we look over here, L5 is the one that's thinning out, and L5 is the one that's posterior. And if we add the second x-ray, L5 is probably the one we're going to work on. L5 with the pelvis is
Can you
probably...
point out L5 just for
This
me?
is L5 here, this is L5 here. And the reason I chose L5, or we're choosing L5, L5 is posterior to the sacrum, so if I push the sacrum forward, it makes L5 worse, right? If you have two segments, L5 is, the top segment is behind the bottom segment. If we push the bottom segment, what happens to the top? It gets worse. So we're not trying to do that. L4 is open a little bit in the back, and L4 is probably the one that's going to need work down the road, but we can't touch that right now. We have to focus on, and here's going to be the art and the challenge, is we got to push L5 forward, but we don't want to jam it up into L4. We got to kind of sneak it in there. And that's going to be the fun challenge, the art. L4 and L3 you can see are trying to fuse here, okay? You got those little claw hooks. And 4 and 3, this is trying to hold together. And it's trying to hold together to keep you balanced. Now I want to talk about something. People think arthritis. Arthritis doesn't cause pain. Arthritis is the body's way of telling you there's instability. It's the body's natural progression for stability, right? Starts as inflammation, just like in a disc. The disc starts to inflame, it gets swollen. From getting swollen, it starts to wear out or degenerate. If we look at his L5 disc, are we going to rehydrate that? No. Is he going to get back surgery? No. What we're trying to accomplish here is if we can at least get movement, he will have natural fusion of 5 and sacrum. Okay? And that natural fusion is, it's a normal process with a lot of people. And what people think is if it's so bad, that's causing my pain, that's causing my pain. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. He doesn't have pain, so that's not his case. So the point I'm making here, this is a good example of let it naturally fuse together. Okay? You have any questions, anyone? Fam Bam, anyone got questions?
No.
Pretty straightforward in what we need to do. Let's get it going.
From your diagnostic standpoint, do you see me getting away from this, leaning over to the right?
That's what my goal is for you. And what my goal is for you is to help you balance your pelvis. If we can balance your foundation, okay, and we will have to have some intervention to get in there. The good news is that 3 and 4 have not fully fused yet. They just have some hooks there. Okay, so if we can get that, as I said, is we'll have to change his seat. We'll have to lift up that left side because the left is dropped, causing him to tilt to the right side. Make sense? Okay. So what we're gonna do, let's get the, can you help me with the table, please? Let's bring the table over, right about there. And then whatever you guys need to do to get him seated here so I can scope him.
Which way do you want to face it?
Facing the TV monitor, please. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. 1, 2, there we go. This is a family team effort.
Yes, there you
Come
go.
back right over here, please. And let's have him sit.
Oh, sitting.
Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on.
That should be fine.
Hold on, let me see if I can get him to relax a little bit. Tilt your head down. Give him a second. I know it hurts, bear with me. Okay. Can you hold him in that position?
Right here, just like this?
Just like that. I just need to do a quick scope on his back, okay? And we're just following the contour of the spine. And we're getting pressure at T12, L5. L5, 5 points, T12, 10 points, almost there. And up top, 10 points. Okay, we're gonna transfer him to that. I'll palpate him on the table there. Okay, let me put the table down.
Oh, really?
Alright, face down though. Yep.
Face down though. You got some good muscle with you, dude.
There he is.
You gonna be okay on your stomach?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
How so? So if you walk towards the window,
There you go. Good stuff, guys.
you go around.
There you go. Mom,
Yeah, grab your feet.
there you go. Good, right on.
A little bit further.
Give him,
Right there.
give him a minute, make sure he's okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna raise this up for a second. There we go.
Yeah,
You want to pull this hand out?
getting that right on.
If we can.
Hold on, hold on. Let me just,
Just got his arm twisted under him.
okay, go for it.
I'll just stretch it
Take
out,
your
Grant.
time, take your time.
Nice and slow.
There you go. This arm can relax. too.
Okay.
Yeah, just let the arms. There you go. Good. Good job, boys.
Got the muscle of this.
You gotta have that muscle. Everybody, he was born to hustle. There's a very thin line between the bus and the muscle. They foot soldiers. Okay. That's fine. See, I can't even ask him about pain because it doesn't hurt, does it? Is there pain when I push?
No.
You feel my fingers though, yes?
Yeah, I mean, I can feel the pressure.
So you can actually feel this right side twist that way. If I do that to the left side, nothing happens. If I bring this up, I want to bring this down, this up. But we're not going to be able to do it the conventional way. Let's check out 12 for a second and come back to that. Oh yeah. 12, 1, 12. Now, yeah, you're gonna put and slide.
I'm just gonna do this.
Just like that, perfect. Let's go to the X-ray. Okay. We're gonna open up the left pelvis a little bit. And the question I'm gonna get is, but he has an IN ilium, and if you adjust it, it's gonna make the MD, or the actual difference more. I'm not really concerned about that in this case. What I'm concerned about is just getting mobility, movement. Okay? That's my concern. So, we're gonna start with the pelvis. You good, sir?
We're good.
Alright, dude, let's do this. IN ilium. I'm gonna be holding the right side, pushing on the left. You okay there, wifey? You good?
Yeah.
Holding the right. You good? He's like, what the hell is he about to do? Oh, that's nice. Let's jar it up a little bit. Just on the sides, barely, please, Brian. There's a piece. There you go. Ah, now number 5. Now number 5, if I bring it down, is that okay for you?
Yeah, I mean,
There, perfect. Hold.
Clump.
Felt it? Now 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now for 12. You gonna make me work for everyone, aren't you? Bring your left hand forward, please.
my left hand forward.
Yeah, there you go. A little more. A little more. Yeah. That's it. Can you handle more?
Yeah.
Okay. You got him?
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2. There you go. We're gonna chisel away at that one. Okay. Now we gotta put him in the chair, or actually we can put him in the chair for the neck. I'm okay with that. You survived.
We're good.
Little sweat. Okay. Good job, dude. That was- Okay.
Okay, no.
Transfer to the chair, please. And we'll do the neck in the chair. All right. Now, is there something we're going to be able to put on under his left side? That's not going to be enough.
Did I ever mention?
A pillow?
Can we do that?
Yeah.
So let's do this. Can you guys lift him up?
Yeah.
And can we, no, on his left side.
Oh,
Under his
okay.
left butt cheek.
Okay.
Okay? Lift him up and put the pillow under his left butt cheek. Just the left. Bring it out towards you, ma'am. Bring it out, no, towards the left.
Oh,
Left.
okay.
There, right there.
Right there?
Yeah. There we go.
Hello. Perfect.
Good. Now, obviously, that's not what we're gonna use, but it's gonna
Right.
help us right now. You gonna give it to me? There we go. Nice and easy there. There you go. Oh, no. Can you hold him down here for me? Down, down. There you go. Can you look up and down? Slowly up and down. Slowly up and down. You ain't giving me nothing today there.
That's finer.
That's okay. Look to the left, look to the right. It's gonna make me work today. Hold them down. Does it hurt when I push here?
I'm trying to relax. But the more I try, the harder.
Don't try, just be there, a little bit. That's a little bit more. Now, let's go a little bit on this side. I'll switch sides with you.
Oh, you want me to go on the other
Yeah,
side?
and you can just push on his shoulder on that side. Push from here. Push him up. Good. Good. Look up. There you go.
Mhm.
I just did a posterior arch opposite side. Alice.
Okay.
So I wasn't able to get it this way.
So you got it this way.
Yeah. You okay there? It's the first time you're watching all this, right? Nice. Good. 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 Awesome. Now, let me rescope. I'll take it. There's a couple of points there, but I'll take it. Let's come down the line. Left, right. Left, right. Now, we're going to test something out. Let's take the pillow out. Let him position himself how he normally would, and you tell me if anything is different in the way you're sitting. Okay?
Like right now, I'm really comfortable.
Right now you're comfortable, but we put it on your left side, you wanted to put it on your right side, because you were tilting to the right.
Correct.
Okay, but now we understand,
That's why your diagnostics, no, but your diagnostic skills are important, so we're not doing the wrong thing.
Correct. Now, I'm gonna just take this out to see, even without this,
Okay.
is it improved? Okay, let's take out the pillow. And have him sit the way he would normally sit, on the chair.
See, I'm leaning that way.
You feel the lean, right?
So, I mean,
You're leaning, I mean, you still look like you were leaning with the pillow, but how does it feel when you're sitting there on your back, on the low back?
the same.
That feels the same. It's mainly the leaning. Okay, now let's put the pillow back. So we'll use the makeshift pillow for right now until we can come up with a more firmer solution.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Your turning of your head looked a lot looser than it.
Follow my fingers all the way. Follow my fingers all the way. Turn all the way to the right,
Definitely.
all the way to the right, all the way to the left. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he can turn his neck a lot better.
Look up, look down. Down and right. Down and left.
I thought about doing
Up and
like
right.
the
What?
Don't you think?
Three Stooges. Like you do the thing with the eyes go.
Well, that was my last thing, but you just like, you gave the punchline. I was
Did I
gonna do it.
Did I take away the whole thing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I have a bad habit of that.
First, let's talk about how you're sitting right now.
Perfect.
More comfortable?
Great.
Okay. And it was probably just the pillow.
All along.
It was just a pillow. We just needed a pillow. That's it. You just had it on the wrong side. No, we got a little bit of movement on the pelvis. We got great movement on L5 today. I'm happy
Good.
with that. 12 just chiseled away. on it.
Words of encouragement help me a lot. That is what makes me want to work harder.
Good. Well, you got work to do. And you're okay with that, right?
I'm good.
Okay. So your job, your guys' job is to figure out some sort of thing, material to put on his left side to lift up. If the seat cushion is soft, it'll need to be more than 2.3 centimeters, okay?
Yeah, for that.
Yeah, so
Give and take.
what we'll do is you find some sort of material that we can add to, and that we're able to get the left hip up. And you keep putting it until he says, dude, that feels good right there. Okay, when you say that, they stop. Sound good? Neck moved well, L5 moved.
Now this left leg for some reason wants to always straighten and kick out. Like it's trying it right now.
It's in spasm.
So you just tighten it down.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Spasm when we're looking at his upper motor neuron issues up in the brain. And I have seen cases in the past, years ago, where when we're getting pressure off the upper cervical, it does help relax that.
Good.
I was trying to find a position there. There's a video I have with his patient's name was OJ, and he was getting spasms in the leg when we were transferring him, and we were able to find a spot in his neck, and everything kind of relaxed. I was looking for that. I haven't found it yet. Okay, we may find that button. If we find that button, then that's something you guys can do for him at home. Okay,
Sounds good.
but we got to hunt still.
Yeah.
We got a few adjustments to do, and we got some hunting to do. All right, sir? God bless. Be well, be happy.